Hello everyone and welcome back here to the channel. For today's video, we're going to go ahead and be checking out the brand new patch notes for update 3.5, which released on the 1st of December. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at almost everything, but not everything. We're not going to take a look at the nerfs and the buffs for the ships. If you want to take a look at that, you can do on your own time. The link will be in the description down below to the patch notes if you want to go ahead and check that out by yourself. But let's get to it. So first, the new mode, not actually new, but this mode, Epicenter, has been in the training rooms and testing for those who've been playing it, and it's finally going to go ahead and get released out to the public in this upcoming update. And with that, it's going to go ahead and start at tier 6 in random battles. The capture ring on the Epicenter have been changed slightly. The inner circle provides 6 points, the middle circle provides 5 points, and the outer circle gives 4 points every 5 seconds, down from 8, 5, and 3 every 5 seconds. And with that, there's going to go ahead and be 3 maps that are going to go ahead and get the Epic Center mode added to them, which are the following. So the first map is Chain. In this map, the center area is rather empty, while the upper left and bottom area contain most of the islands. At the beginning, destroyers will need to push forward at a risk of being attacked. The other team members can push towards the upper left or bottom right area and support teammates in the inner ring and circular area. The map size is 600 by 600, and this map will start from tier 7 to tier 10. The second map, Pacific Islands. Some islands in the central area offer safety to the players rushing to the inner circle ring and circular area. Gives the players a better chance of survivability. When the player tries to capture the inner circle and circular area, they can take advantage of these islands and try to stay in the most of the enemy's dead zone. The map size is 600 by 600, and this map will start from tier 6 to tier 8. And last but not least, the third map, Frozen Shelter. If one player rushes forward to the central map, they will easily be exposed under the enemy's fire. Map size 600 by 600, and this map will start from tier 6 to tier 8. Let's go ahead and move on with the second part of today's patch notes. We're going to go ahead and be getting a new mode called Arms Race, available only in the training rooms at the moment. In this mode, special support areas will spawn in on the map. Once these areas are activated by your ship entering the zone of effect, the player and their allies will get the buff appeal to the player's ship characteristics. If the player has obtained more than one buff in the same type, the buff will be accumulated. This will be limited to 5 of the same type. What are these buffs? Well, let's go ahead and check them out. Buff area mechanics. Buffs will be activated after 60 seconds. The players who sailed into the zone will obtain the buff immediately. If 2 teams are inside the zone when the buff is activated, the buff will be given to the team with most of the ships inside the zone. If both teams have the same amount of the ships in the zone, the buff will not be awarded until the balance is broken. Occupying the buff area will give extra points as well. Buff area is perfectly mirrored on the map, so therefore if an area is swapped by area A, there will be one spawning near area B as well. Buff types. First buff, max speed plus 3%, max traverse speed plus 5%, traverse acceleration plus 5%. Second buff type, maximum main battery shell dispersion, negative 5%, bomber attack range, negative 5%, torpedo speed plus 5%. Third buff type, secondary battery reloading time, negative 10%, secondary battery auto reloading time, negative 10%, large caliber AA damage, plus 5%, and fourth buff type, damage reduction, plus 10%, torpedo damage reduction, plus 10%, fire and flooding resistance, plus 5%. And then they go ahead and tell you guys that this game mode is only available at this stage in the training rooms, as this is a new mode and we want the players to test it out and give us your feedback through our social media page and through our customer support. So you can go ahead and test it out, send your feedback of what you think the new mode to them, so they can go ahead and see if you guys like it, if you guys don't like it, what they can go ahead and improve on it, stuff like that. But let's go ahead and move on with the patch notes. So it looks like we have a upcoming event called Asymmetric Battles. 2 teams of unequal tiers and numbers to play base capture mode. Lower tiers, although is more numbers, will take on higher tiers. They give us an example. 5 tier 8 ships will take on 7 tier 6 ships. I am really curious on how this will turn out to be. But let's go ahead and keep reading about this event. So during the event, you can select Asymmetric Battle in the mode, selected interface to enter the event page. 12 players are required for the battle to begin. No bots will be entered in this event. 5-player team versus 7-player team. The ship tier will determine the team that you will be joining. This is also going to go ahead and provide an additional XP and silver bonus. Ships in different tiers can have different bonuses. At this stage, only standard battle mode will be playable in this event. And the last thing we're going to go ahead and be taking a look at is the visual warning sign for incoming torpedoes. When torpedoes enter the detection zone of the player's battleship, torpedo mark will display in the hub. This mark can reveal the direction of detected torpedoes. The player can move the camera to that direction to find the torpedoes. There are two types of torpedo mark, which stand for different distance between the torpedoes and the ship. Orange mark means that the torpedoes are detected, while red ones mean that they are close and the player should pay attention to them. And with that, that will do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you wish to finish off reading the patch notes for update 3.5, you can go ahead and do that. The link will be down in the description down below. And you can go ahead and finish reading the patch notes. And I will see you guys in the open seas. Till next time.